news. Crews are investigating a motel fire near the Opryland area that forced dozens of people out into the cold morning. It started about 4:30 this morning at the Fiddler's Inn. Crews say the fire was contained to the storage area. Dozens of people staying there had to be evacuated and couldn't go back inside because crews had to cut off power to the building.
After days of legal back and forth yesterday, Governor Bill Haslam granted convicted killer Edmund Zagorski temporary reprieve from his execution. Zagorski was scheduled to be executed last night, but Governor Haslam issued that last-minute reprieve 10 days from his original execution date. At this point, that means Zagorski will likely die by the electric chair, but not necessarily within 10 days. Zagorski was convicted in 1983 for the gruesome murders of two men. He was originally sentenced to die by electric chair, but the law changed in 2000, requiring death row inmates to sign a waiver if they didn't want to die by lethal injection. Zagorski eventually jumped on board with 32 other inmates to file a recent lawsuit, claiming the drug cocktail used in lethal injections caused them to suffer. The Tennessee Supreme Court threw out that appeal, and Monday Zagorski's attorney filed the waiver to have him die by electric chair, but the state claimed it was too late. This all led to a lot of back and forth with Governor Haslam, his office, but eventually it led to that reprieve. Now we're going to wait for the Supreme Court to set a date. If it isn't far enough in advance for the Department of Corrections to prepare for it, we could see the state's first electric chair execution in 11 years. There is a 93-page manual detailing the protocol the DOC needs to follow. It's not clear when exactly that decision will be made.
2 inmates are back behind bars right now after escaping in Rutherford County. Initially, the sheriff said they thought Dwayne Halfaker and Jonathan Baxter climbed a fence and made their way out over the razor wire. But sources say the 2 escaped their cells, jumped a female officer, and pulled her into a stairwell and took her radio. Someone then pushed the call button and requested secure doors be open. A detention deputy did it, and that's when the pair walked right out of the jail through the side door.
In the chaos that followed from that moment, another officer inadvertently let the inmates out an outside door.
A spokesperson for the jail say they're taking steps to make sure another escape doesn't happen. And their escape prompted a manhunt, and Rutherford County Sheriff's Department is thanking restaurants that kept the deputies fed. A Facebook post mentioned Pizza Inn, Sylvan Park, and Mission Barbecue, saying the donations allowed the teams of officers to search continuously to locate those fugitives.
New this morning, Clarksville police need your help solving a burglary. Take a look at these surveillance pictures. Clarksville police say the 2 suspects used credit cards stolen from a vehicle in Nashville. If you know who these 2 are, please call police. 2 Tennessee men are now accused of raping a 9-month-old girl and filming it. 19-year-old Isaiah Daquan Hayes and 22-year-old Darius Jamar Ice are indicted on charges of especially aggravated sexual exploitation of a minor. The girl's mother found that footage of the attack and, according to police, filed a report back in 2016. Hayes was also indicted on a charge of aggravated rape of a child. Ice was also indicted of being criminally responsible for the conduct of another person in a rape. Tennessee college students making claims of sexual assault could end up facing their attackers in a hearing. A federal court says it will not reopen a major decision involving the University of Michigan. That means the previous ruling that students accused of sexual assault or their lawyer have the right to question the accuser during a live hearing. While the case specifically focuses on a Michigan case, the district ruling does include Tennessee.
3 Tennessee judges will now serve as U.S. district judges. The U.S. Senate confirmed 15 judges, including Eli Richardson, Mark Norris, and Cliff Corker. Richardson will serve in the Middle District, Norris in the Western District, and Corker in the Eastern District.
Updating the growing hepatitis A outbreak this morning, there are now almost 120 confirmed cases in the area. That's since last December. Those at greatest risk for exposure include drug users and people who are homeless. Vaccines for hepatitis A are available at several clinics. Click into this story at newschannel5.com to see the locations. Health officials are worried about the growing number of kids not getting vaccinated. The CDC estimates 100,000 young children are not protected. It currently recommends shots for 14 diseases. The CDC says that number is small, but it is growing.
One of the largest festivals in the South is happening right now, right in our own backyard. Nashville's Oktoberfest is going on right now in Germantown.
News Channel 5's Hannah McDonald is live at the festival grounds this morning. And Hannah, how did the first night go?
It was a success, and I think one of the favorite parts of this festival so far has been the reaction to this place that we are in. This is the VIP section. Ginger Newman, you're with me. This is a new setup this year.
It certainly is, and we're very excited about it because it's lovely, it's more expansive, and we're taking, advantage of this beautiful mall that we have here.
Right by Bicentennial Park. Ginny Seals, you're with us too, and this is a full weekend of fun. What's going on tomorrow?
Well, the first thing that we start out with is a 5K run. And so there will be about 1,200 runners running through the streets of Germantown. And what's really fun about this run is some people run in dirndls and lederhosen. And at the end of the run, there's a beer waiting for them.
Oh,
so this is a popular run.
Incentive. Yes. Well, we want to show you guys some of the fun footage from the years past. And I want you to also go back and kind of refresh us on some of the favorites like the beer slide and beer stein. What else is happening that's on the calendar?
Well, you just said something that's brand new for us.
Yes.
Yeah, we have the brat eating contest, which we've done many years, but we're adding the Maßkrugstemmen this year, which is the beer stein holding competition. And we have the national women's champion who is going to be judging, who's a local girl.
And Janice, some dogs are going to be part of the weekend too.
Yes, we have the Dachshund Derby on Sunday at 3, and we will have over 100 dachshunds racing in heats of 7. And dachshunds are very curious dogs, so they don't always go straight to the finish line. And that makes it just a really interesting and fun thing to watch.
Yeah, I imagine that that's going to be something that people really look forward to. And take a look at this view. This is the view from the VIP area. You can see the state capitol. There's going to be music playing all weekend as well. What's Nashville without some music? Oktoberfest starts at 10 a.m. today. Same time on Saturday and Sunday, so you can come on out. There is also free parking available at all of the state lots. Check out my Facebook page for some more. Hannah McDonald in Germantown. Back to you.